in their business is just exhausting. Now, what Byron Katie said, this wonderful author, I actually threw her book because she was speaking truth and I didn't want to hear it. I did. I threw it across the room. Byron Katie, I have to look up the title. I'll leave it below. She said, if you're, whose business are you in? You ask yourself, whose business are you in when your mind is just, you really need to be in your own. That's the most important place. The most beautiful place is your own business. Sometimes we don't want to go there because sometimes we feel very, very trapped in our situation, in our relationship. We feel isolated. We feel alone. We're not believed. We're not even heard. We're just invisible. And then we're talking to our partner and they're just on their phone. They're just on their phone, just as you're talking away. Very real stuff, very hard, and very hard for people to understand that don't live it. That's why we need each other. Many times we lose ourselves in our partner. If you know it, you know it. Our partner is neurodivergent. He is autistic, diagnosed very late in life most of the time. And we lose ourselves by thinking, what do they need? What do I say to them? How would they react? I don't know. Oh my gosh, everywhere, all around the place, trying to figure them out, all about what will they want. Because honestly, they need that from us. Is it fair? It's not. But so we are. And what I've learned and what I want to share with you, these relationships are really a little bit on the difficult side, if not next to impossible or impossible. There is the very dark side where our partner is very, very neglectful, whether they can't help it or not. Some of them can. Some of them have comorbid, maybe the N word, narcissist. Some of them just really awful relationships. It's a big spectrum. There are some that are lovely. There's some that embrace the diagnosis. That's the really important part. Some that really try hard and you know they are, and even still it's difficult. But the ones that don't, that creeps in that lovely Cassandra syndrome in us, can be really life altering in sometimes the worst way, also can really grow us up fast. I have learned so much about psychology and so many things that I thought I would never, ever, ever dive into. I mean, it's kind of cool. I've learned a lot. The expense is high. I stay with my partner for many reasons. Many of us stay for many reasons. There is no judgment. There's nothing here. This is a safe, wonderful, wonderful, amazing place that I have here. No, I just get it. I get you. I believe you. Everything you say about your partner, I absolutely 100% believe you. Period. If you do ever want to share with me, we can have a phone call. I do take email, CassandraSister11 at Gmail, and let's talk. So all up in their business is just exhausting. Now, what Byron Katie said, this wonderful author, I actually threw her book because she was speaking truth and I didn't want to hear it. I did. I threw it across the room. Byron Katie, she said, whose business are you in? You ask yourself, whose business are you in when your mind is just, you really need to be in your own. That's the most important place. The most beautiful place is your own business. Sometimes we don't want to go there because sometimes we feel very, very trapped in our situation, in our relationship. We feel isolated. We feel alone. We're not believed. We're not even heard. We're just invisible. And then we're talking to our partner and they're just on their phone. They're just on their phone, just as you're talking away. Very real stuff, very hard, and very hard for people to understand that don't live it. That's why we need each other. So basically, come back to your own the best you can. You need respite. You need time away from your partner. You can understand him. You can speak his language. You can do so many things. But at some point, you have to do you. You have to know what your needs are and keep from getting lost. It's very hard. But that's why we're here together. That's why they're wonderful people. I'm I've had interviews with lovely women who have been in these relationships. They're still in them. They've left them. Doctors that try to help, that do understand. It's hard to find. They are on YouTube, like Dr. Kathy Marshack. There are, uh, you have to look, you have to search. But I know you're going to always want to search about him and figuring it out. We can do that to a point, but we have to come back to ourselves. You need to be in your own business. Easier said than done. I know, especially if you have kids. You're holding a lot. You're spinning a lot of plates. But you'll drop them all if you lose focus on yourself, and you may get sick. And then you can't help anybody. Again, easier said than done. But when you're thinking about it, thank you, Byron Katie. I love her work. The work. I think she called it. It's been a few years. I went to one of her seminars. Um, Wonderful. And Brene Brown, amazing. A lot of these coaches, there's all these amazing people out there for the neurotypical relationship, not the neurodivergent. There's very few. And the ones that we find are all about us changing and twisting into pretzels in order to make the relationship better. And we need care if we need to do that, especially if we're staying. I'm going through a situation right now where it's going to be really hard, where I have to kind of twist myself a little bit and support him in this move we're doing next, and not looking forward to it because it's hard enough. Our needs get unmet. And also, if we're having a bad day, we don't have our partner to go to. They will ignore it. It's just their way that they can't cope, and they may say things that just aren't for us. Like, oh, this is going to be a really difficult transition for us. He said that to me today, and he only said that because I'm making him move downstairs, which is very, very difficult for him. Very difficult. I laugh about it because to me it's not difficult, but it is for him. Again, he is an adult. He wasn't given the tools to handle things like he should have, which I hope nowadays we are doing that for our kids more and more. But I do know it's very hard, and I'm going to have to do the heavy lifting, and it really is the way it is. Take that time, get respite. Can't say it enough, and I'll see you in the next video. Say goodbye, Rainbow. He's so cute. I like him against that red. Hi, baby. Rainbow. Come, look at me, Rainbow. He's like, Mom, I'm sick of this. Stop. All right, bye.